Hi friends, welcome to Triple Students YouTube channel. So in the last class, in the last video, we are discussing about the closed loop system. Okay, closed loop system. So let us draw the black diagram for the closed loop system. What are the components present in the closed loop system? Okay, what are the elements present in the closed loop system? So first one is the plant and another one is the controller. So this is the link between these two, and here we have the error detector. Am I right? So see here, these are the connections. So input, and from here we can take the feedback. Okay, so this is the closed loop system, plant, and this one is the controller, and here output. So this is the basic black diagram for the closed loop control system. So here what are the components we are used? Controller, comma, plant, comma, feedback, comma, error detector. Okay, these are the components we are used in this closed loop control system.
Size better Jeba.
ఎందుకు అరసం Okay, so controller, plant, feedback, error detector are the elements present in the closed loop control system. Okay, see here, what are the working purpose of these things? So here input signal is given to the controller, and the controller gives to the plant, and plant gives the output. So from here the output detects the error signal. The feedback, the input for the feedback is the error signal which is generated at the output. So that error signal is feedback through the feedback signal and gives to the error detector. What is this error detector? The error signal amplifies the feedback signal. That means it amplifies, it strengthens the feedback signal by comparing that feedback signal to the input signal. And what is the reference signal we are giving here? It compares with both the feedback signal and the input signal, and then it gives to the controller as a input. Okay, so this is the closed loop system. So it corrects the output automatically. That's why it is called. Okay friends, now we are going to see the working, how the feedback path is working. So now we are going to see the working of the feedback path. Okay, working of feedback path. So in that, the first point is, so the input reference signal corresponds to the output signal. Okay, the input corresponds to the output signal. Why? Because the output is always dependent on the input. That's why the input corresponds to the output signal. And coming to next point, the feedback path elements. So the elements which are present in the feedback, it amplifies the signal at the output. Okay, it amplifies the signal at the output and sends it to the input. So it converts the error signal into the input signal, same as that of the input signal. Okay, the feedback path elements samples the error signal at output and converts it to input signal. Okay, and sends it to the error detector. So what happens? The feedback signal generated at the error detector. Okay, the feedback signal is fed to the error detector, and the signal generated at the error detector is the difference between the reference signal and the feedback signal. Okay, so feedback signal generated at error detector is, so let it be E of t is equals to, let the feedback signal be f, So feedback signal is F and input signal is I. So the error at the feedback signal is I minus F. So input signal minus feedback signal. And final one is after the signal generated at the error detector is modify and amplify by the controller. So the controller amplifies and modifies the error signal which is generated at the error detector. So error signal is modify and amplify at controller. Okay, and finally what happens, the controller gives the signal which is the modified signal to the plant for the better to correct its output. Finally controller gives the modified signal to plant to correct its output. Okay, so these are the working process of the feedback path elements. So working of the feedback, so feedback is nothing but it sends the error signal to the input by using the error detector. So this is the circle which is represents error detector. Here the minus indicates it lessen the signal, error signal, and the plus indicates addition the error signal. So friends, this is the feedback path working. Okay, next we are going to see about the disadvantages and advantages of the open loop and closed loop. Okay, so now we are going to see the advantages and disadvantages of the open loop closed system and closed loop control system. Open loop control system and closed loop control system. First of all, we are going to see the advantages of open loop control system. Okay, and the first thing is it is very easier and simple. So simple and economical. First point is simple and economical. Okay, so the open loop control system is simple and economical. And second one is open loop systems are easier to construct. These are easier to construct. Okay, the open loop systems are easier to construct, and the open loop systems are more stable. The open loop systems are more stable. That's why we are the usage of the open loop systems are very, very easy compared to the closed loop systems. Now coming to the disadvantages of open loop system. Okay, so coming to the disadvantages of the open loop system are inaccurate and unreliable. So these are inaccurate and unreliable. Okay, the open loop system, the disadvantages of the open loop systems are these are inaccurate and unreliable. The changes in the output due to external disturbance are not correct automatically. The changes in the output due to external disturbances are not correct automatically. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of the open loop control system. Okay, see the difference. These advantages, coming to the advantages, simple and economical. So advantages of the open loop system are they are simple and economical. Okay, and next one is easier to construct and more stable. So the open loop systems are more stable. And coming to the disadvantages of the open loop system, this is inaccurate and unreliable. And next one is the change in the open output due to external disturbance. So what we have discussed earlier means the output of the closed loop system is disturbed by the external noise. So that type of noise can disturb the output. So that disturbance, the output is not come as a desired output. In that case, the output is changed. So we doesn't correct that output automatically. So it's a very big disadvantage of the open loop system. Now we are going to see the advantages and disadvantages of the closed loop system. Okay, now coming to the closed loop system. So coming to the advantages of the closed loop system, here the disadvantages become advantage here. So more accurate. Closed loop systems are more accurate and more accurate, and this accuracy can be maintained at the even in the presence of the noise disturbances. So accuracy is present in the noise also. Accuracy, more accurate, accuracy is present in the noise also. So even in the presence of non-linearities and the noises, whatever it may be, the accuracy is present. So the sensitivity of the system may be made small to make the system more stable. To make system more stable, sensitivity is small. So to make the system more stable, the sensitivity is small. So the closed loop systems are less affected by the noise. So these are less affected by the noise. So these are the advantages of the closed loop systems. And coming to the disadvantages, what are the disadvantages? What are the advantages in the open loop system? Those are the disadvantages of the closed loops. First one is more complex and costlier. So the closed loop systems are more complex and costlier. The feedback in the closed loop system may lead to oscillatory responses. Feedback may lead to oscillatory response. Oscillatory response means there is no stable response. The response is come under some oscillation. That means the signal is not in actual position, that it be reshape and resize its shape anamata. Okay, the feedback reduces the overall gain of the system. Okay, feedback reduces the overall gain of the system. So the feedback reduces the overall gain of the system. And finally, stability is a major problem in the closed loop system, and more care is needed to design a stable closed loop system. Stability is major problem. So stability is major problem. Okay friends, these are the advantages and disadvantages of the open loop and closed loop systems. So friends, you can note all these points. I can give a PDF file in my description of this video, so you can follow, you can download that PDF and also follow that one. So this is the today class. In this today's class, what are the summary? So we see the working of the feedback path elements in a closed loop system, and also the advantages and disadvantages of the closed loop and open loop system. So these are also the known as differences. It should be a like differences. Differences means what happens, all the advantages of open loop control system becomes the disadvantage of the closed loop control system, like vice versa. Okay friends, I attach the PDF file of these notes in the description. So everyone must subscribe the channel and like it. Thanks for watching.